Hey guys, what is up? This is Awesomesauce bringing you another Awesomesauce video, and today I'm going to talk about the top 5 gear I used to get to Grandmaster. So to give you guys some thinking about me, last season I reached Grandmaster playing almost only Anna with some other supports. I reached Grandmaster the season before that, and I was Diamond the season before that, and I'll be sharing my tips with you guys today. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay guys, for number 5, I recommend upgrading your keyboard. So get rid of those membrane keyboards. When I upgraded my keyboard, I upgraded to like a mechanical blue switch keyboard. You don't really notice the difference at first, but I noticed a lot when I switched back that it was a hard time like hitting the buttons. Like I found that the membrane keyboard is kind of like hitting like it's like a touch screen versus a keyboard. Like, can you play Overwatch with a touchscreen? No. So like, upgrade your keyboard so you can hit that key before anyone else can. So for number 4, I recommend upgrading your mouse. So a mouse is like one of the most important things you can have in your setup. It's something that controls your character and moves you around. So one thing that like a lot of mice have, like a lot of cheap mice have, is skipping. So if you want to test this out, go to a really high sensitivity and set your mouse to a really high DPI and just flick it as far as you can across the mouse pad. If there's some kind of like delay, you should upgrade your mouse because there's no reason to have delay, and even though it might not be noticeable while you're playing, it is definitely there and is definitely messing up your game. So I recommend anything from SteelSeries, Logitech, or Razer, but if you find something else, it's good. No wireless mouses. Wireless mouses are really prone to input delay and can cause a lot of lag. Plus you gotta worry about it dying and everything. And lastly, I recommend finding a mouse that fits your hand. Really check out the mice and like see what size your hand is and figure out what size, because I know a mouse like the Razer Naga is like perfect size, but something like the Razer Death Adder is actually a really big mouse for a really big hand. So it kind of caught me off guard, but now I love my Razer Death Adder. So yeah, on to the next thing. So for number 3, I decided to put a mousepad. So your mousepad is one of the biggest things in your setup, even bigger than your mouse, because how is your mouse supposed to register anything if it has nothing to be put on? So for a while I actually used my desk, and that was just a bad idea because when you're using your desk, you lose a lot of input. It just isn't consistent. Certain parts of your desk could be like harder to press across compared to other parts, and so that's like really bad. So you want to buy a mousepad. And then when I bought a mousepad, I made the mistake of buying a small mousepad. So you want the biggest mousepad you can have, so you can have maximum like area to cover, so you can use low sensitivities and still be able to do a 180. That's the key here. You want to be able to do a 180, and so you want the lowest sensitivity possible, the biggest mousepad possible, and you'll be really accurate. And that's one of the reasons why I was able to get to Grandmaster.
Punk tries to throw me off a train, we get into a fight and he falls off.
Okay guys, so for number 2, I recommend getting a 144Hz monitor. So this the 144Hz monitor is basically good for everything. I used to use just the normal Asus like 60Hz monitor, and you know, it did good, I could aim, but when I switched to 144Hz, it's like a world of difference. So first you gotta make sure you get the right chords, but if you do, you will seriously notice the difference. I was able to you can see shots, you can actually see where you're aiming. You're able to if a Genji is dropping in your face, you can look around and actually see where he's going compared to just randomly guessing. And overall, it just makes your entire computer experience better because you can actually it's just so much cleaner. If you haven't seen one, go to your local Fry's and check it out because it's really nice. So yeah, I recommend getting a 144Hz monitor for number 2. So for a quick honorable mention, I just put a headset. You know, as long as your headset is surround sound and has some kind of microphone, you'll be good to go. So yeah. So for number 1, by far the most important thing you can have in your setup, the thing that will get you to Grandmaster, that stops the really bad bronze players to the top 500, is your computer, okay? You have to be at least running Overwatch at 60 FPS. On the lowest settings, you should be getting even more. You should be getting at least 100, because this game is based on frames, and frames cause input lag. So you want more frames, less input lag, and anything under 60 FPS, you're just at a disadvantage. You won't be able to aim. You need a consistent frame rate, and if you don't get higher than 60 FPS, you need to lower your overall frame rate so you get a steady frame rate, so at least you can get some consistency. It's all about consistency. So get rid of that potato PC and get a new computer. Upgrade your computer, or just run it in the lowest possible settings to get that sweet FPS, because that's the only way you'll actually be able to aim and truly get good at the game. Okay guys, thanks for watching the video. All the link and gear I use will be in the description below. You can click on the link and check it out. I'm not sponsored by anything in this video. Please like, subscribe, follow, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.